Hey everybody, it's John, and we're back with another What's Blank Wednesday, and I'm joined with our boat buyer and my fellow kayak instructor and paddling friend JJ today, and we're doing a What's the Right Kayak for You Wednesday, right?
Yeah, what are we gonna be shopping for today?
Because we got a lot of boats in here. You guys are looking at a lot of things when you're online, so we're gonna make this easy and break it down into 5 basic categories of boats, right?
Right.
So the first boat that you might be attracted to are those really low-end boats for $350. You see them at Meyer, standing out in front of the Spartan stores. That's your basic recreation boat. We don't carry those.
Not really. They are nice to, get you out on the water, but to keep you out on the water, you might want to invest in something a little bit more substantial.
Which is where we get started with, and we tend to call all of this category performance rec. And it might be performance because it's got the most comfortable seat, or it might be performance because
the quality of the materials.
Yeah. So
with recreational boats, pretty much anybody can use them. They're very user-friendly. They, can fit a lot of different body shapes and types of all different types of abilities.
We're standing in front of the Pungos from Wilderness System. This is a classic, high-performance, comfortable, attainable recreational kayak.
Something that people have purchased 20 years ago, still coming in, looking for accessories that they want to outfit them to this day. They do boast one of the most supportive and adjustable seats. I think that's a big seller for all of these, recreational, performance recreational categories is just the seat compatibility. They're awesome.
So now behind us, we're gonna slip back here and look at a couple of these shiny boats. So these are high performance versions of what we just looked at, right? What's different with these?
Yeah, so essentially the same shape, same weight capacity, higher quality hardware, but really where they stand apart is the weight. They're about 20 to 30% lighter than the plastic boats that we were just talking about. So way easier to move around. Anybody from any age can really lift these up, put them on your roof, put them in your truck bed, take them out on the water.
A little more expensive, but a lot nicer feature sets and lighter weight material. It's shiny because it's thermoform plastic. So Hurricane and Eddy Line are the industry leaders there, and we've got great models from both of them, depending on your body size. So, all right, well, we're gonna transition to, get it? Transition? It's a transitional boat. So give us a sec to move to the other side of the room. All right, so you've been wreck paddling for a while. You want to get off maybe farther from shore. You've been pushed around by the wind and waves. You want to put some gear in there and go for an overnighter maybe, right?
Let's get out of here and paddle.
Yeah, so there's a category of boats for that.
Yep, we got transitional touring boats. So these boats typically boast a front and rear bulkhead to allow for trapped air in the front and the rear of your boat. So you can push yourself and get farther from shore in the event of, an accident or capsize. With the acquired set of skills, you can actually get back in your boat and then paddle back to where you need to go.
Yeah, these are re-enterable, rescuable. They're also more efficient.
Yep.
Right. So that means to some people tippy. We like to say boats aren't tippy. They don't tend to tip over by themselves. It's us. So it's
the paddler.
Basically just butt in boat time to get comfortable with these. I love selling transitional touring boats because I think you can do just about anything. You can lazy day on the river to a little bumpy water out on Lake Michigan.
They offer just a broader, expanse of where you can paddle and how comfortable you can be out on the water and pushing yourself in situations that typically normally wouldn't put yourself in.
Mini sea kayaks, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, with a little more comfortable.
A little bit more comfortable.
Yep. So, well, let's flip around a little bit and look at this boat up above us here. Odin's behind the camera today, so we got some new talent making us look good. Thanks, Odin. So up here is now out of transitional. We're into a sea kayak.
Yep. A full touring kayak. Take this out on the open water, far away from shore. People will paddle across, Lake Michigan or your Great Lakes in this boat because they're confident that, it's going to cut through the wind and waves efficiently and it's going to get them, where they need to go quickly too.
So we got a couple of models of that. Not our most popular category, but certainly there's nothing that you can't accomplish when you're in a sea kayak. And I've actually paddled some small rivers in my sea kayak, so it's not like that thing only has one purpose.
Right.
It's also, if you're a fitness buff, a great way to go out and get a workout.
Yep.
They're fast. So we're sponsoring the triathlon out in Lowell. There's a 2-mile segment of paddling on there. That would be the boat I'd want to be in.
That's the fast boat.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, all right. Well, what if I got a family or like more than just me, and I want to go paddling? What do you have for that?
We've got options. Tandem kayaks, which are great. 2-seater kayaks. But let's throw it back to the classic. How about canoes?
All right. So we're gonna head over to the canoe area. Yeah, so we're back in the canoe business. This was very important to Bill and Paul's back in the 80s, and then with the advent of the kayak business, kind of went away, but demand is picking back up. They are gorgeous boats. We're pleased to be a partner with Novacraft Canoe.
Yep.
A lot of different materials here. You kind of brought these in. You got one that's favorite?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this special edition. It was their anniversary last year, and they came out with this special edition clear tough stuff. So Novacraft has a layup of material, basalt and Negra fibers woven together to make a super light, super strong shell material. And this is clear, so that's what the fibers actually look like. It's all blacked out. The decals look great. It's an awesome, lightweight, durable, but also a beautiful boat.
So for families and for lake tripping and some of those river trips, and certainly if you're going to go into the boundary waters or some of the provincial parks on north of us in Canada, which are just great places to paddle. Sometimes you got to portage a lot. Kayaks don't really work well for that. These are the boats that you want to be in. So
and we're going to get some more too this summer that are going to be a little bit more affordable. They make like a vinyl composite boat that's still high quality, a little bit heavier, but you're not spending $3,000-$4,000 on the weight, just for the weight. So can't wait for those to come in.
Nice. And then the last segment is going to be these little less traditional looking boats, these sit-on-top kayaks, right?
Right.
Very popular, especially with the cottage owners and people who are around little lakes in the warm weather. Just get lots of sun on these, right?
Sit-on-tops have been super popular the last few years. People just want to go out and have fun. They're not looking for, a tight claustrophobic cockpit. They're looking to get out, get some sunshine, get some water splashed on them. Definitely, I would call them a fair weather boat, unless you're dressing in, full gear. But go out, relax, float down a river, jump off, jump back on. They're very stable and easy to handle.
And this category has morphed into a segment that we're going to devote an entire What's Blank Wednesday to, which is the fishing kayaks, which you might see a few of them behind us here. Lots to talk about there, but again, we're just breaking the categories down. We don't deal with those cheap wreck boats. We want you guys to enjoy your time on the water, enjoy your purchase. So we start with performance wreck, transitional touring, sea kayaks, tandems, whether it's a kayak or a canoe, and the wonderful sit-on top. So people want to shop this month, don't they?
They do. So we do have a kayak sale going on right now to the end of April. We've got our preseason sale. I know we talked about that last Wednesday.
Yep.
So come on in, take advantage of our preseason pricing and discounts on other paddle sport gear, including racks at the end of the month. We've got a Thule rack and kayak rack sale going on April 27th, that Saturday.
So April's the month you want to get geared up so that when May warm weather comes, you guys are on the water. So hopefully if we don't see you out on the water, we'll see you back here for another What's Blank Wednesday. Adios.